Hello everyone, so today I'm going to be speedrunning a Viking axe, okay? This is just like a demonstration to show you how fast you could do things if you do them right. No cuts, no edits, just gonna see it raw how it is. So now we're gonna start. I wanna do a Viking axe. Just gonna go to sketchbook now. We're in it well. I'm gonna draw here, revealing symmetry. The design for the nice axe here. Okay, you can do like any kind of thing here. This thing matters like least though. Bottom. Let's disable HUD and go up here. Right. Oh no, bloody hell. Need to enable this. You're just sketching, right? It doesn't matter. Just do any bad shit, insane design, you know. Anything that looks appealing or cool. And really, Viking axes, they're not that hard to design, really. Just gonna make up something, give some space to the edge to be sharp and do some damage, you know. That's the main principle. You can also try and edit the design any way you want. Just make sure that there's enough like steel and stuff ending up here so it doesn't break easily. Oh yeah, this isn't completely realistic, but that's not really the point. We're gonna mix both fantasy and some actual like real life, what do you call them? Principles into this, right? I'm gonna lower this. Actually, let's just duplicate this because the stupid program I'm using can't like only move on a certain axis or something. It's like it's too much for them. I don't know what type of stupid program has this stuff. Weird stuff. Does this look good? I mean, we can just try again and again. Usually, this would take you multiple attempts. So to make this realistic, I'm gonna have a second take here added. But you don't need to take much time sketching, really. It's actually not that hard. Let's do something crazier than usual. Let's do the axe like this. I'm gonna call this like the winged axe or something. It's gonna kind of look like a dragon wing or something. Yeah, that would be cool. Just do a cool concept. It depends on what the goal is. See, we can say that this is like the blade area. Just like the arm. Yeah, you see. We're already getting somewhere here with this bat axe. Or dragon axe or whatever. Whatever has those things, there's also them in real life. Basically. So we're gonna do a bat Viking axe. Right. We can also make like a hole or something, anything for decorations. Because they're usually very the design isn't straightforward on these Viking axes if you want like the cool looking one. It's usually some type of complicated geometry. Not necessarily, but it does improve things. So that's the point here. So we're gonna reserve all this space for the sharpness. In real life, you can draw patterns and stuff on every single place of the axe. Some of it will have to be reserved for pure functionality. Otherwise, you're just playing with things. You don't want a real axe, do you? So we're gonna draw the arms here. Kind of like I can elaborate on this later once we're on Blender. I'm also gonna try and make this minimal amount of polygons, right? Game asset speedrun. And then on the bottom we can have anything like a ball or something, doesn't really matter. Considering that it's a bloody, what do you call it? Wyvern, that would make sense to like do something that looks like a tail. Do like this or something. Really anything, doesn't matter. Okay. Whole point is we're gonna do this in under like an hour or something. I'm just gonna save this now. Somewhere here. Files. So long as I prove to do this fast enough, that's basically the mission complete for me. And a good lesson for you guys here. Just gonna save it somewhere. I can save this maybe if I want to edit it sometime later. So I'm gonna now go to Blender. I still have the old Blender, by the way, the 3.6. Where is it? I think Blender 4.3 is only good for one thing, because yeah, like the UI is getting a bit too complicated for me. I don't know if I'm lazy. Maybe that's why. Really, I can't. It's hard for me to know. Maybe playing Russian roulette with this thing. Yeah. I don't know if I accidentally displayed any type of info there. Gonna edit that out if that's the case. Alright, there we go. So we've got this thing. Now I'm used to. The problem is I've recently been using this program called 3D Code and stuff. I'm used to the UI of it. Now this is problematic when I'm using Blender with its own like UI. I genuinely think they should like change it so it fits that of other software like Substance Painter and all this. Viking Axe shouldn't take me that long actually to find it. I'm just a lazy guy though. I'm sure you guys would do a better job than me. So let's scale it up. Maybe I don't know if I need to scale it up. Look how easy this actually is. It's like insanely easy. Okay, for the handle, it's gonna be a cylinder, okay? How many vertices? Say 32. Well, that's too much. 12. And that's actually not bad, guess why? 12 faces, you can just switch those. So it won't mess up the poly count too much. Either way. I'm gonna have to rememorize the moves in Blender and stuff. But yeah, this does it. Just do this. Recalculate normals in case. Shades, smooth, not auto smooth. See, now we're done with that. Is this reference or is this? Yeah, also delete the faces both here and here. Cool. Now we got this under control. Now let's add this. Can't believe how easy this is actually. Okay. Mirror. If you want to do something fast, you can do it. This might not be the highest quality type of thing, but it works. So if you're desperate for models and stuff, this could be a method for you. By the way, this doesn't work with like game characters or anything. Trust me, it's not that easy. Also, let's delete this and enable symmetry instead to do the job for me. Yes. I'll just do some simple topology. It could be quad, could be triangle, doesn't matter at all, so long. So it's good, so that the jagged edges are as less noticeable as they can be, Then you can just connect, because this is gonna be flat. I'm not gonna like do curvy stuff or anything. No, we can have a triangle there. It doesn't matter. Maybe here, for the sake of avoiding artifacts, right? We'll have a new like triangle here. See, this part is done. Kinda didn't define the shape. Well, this is actually a big mistake I did here. Sorry guys, but save the arm. We're gonna do like a hand or something. Actually, just a thumb. Those who usually just have their thumb out or something. It's gonna need to be a bit dense with polygons there just so that the details don't look horrible. That's normal, it's perfectly fine. You're not sacrificing that much performance after all. Don't be afraid of like, oh, using too many polygons there. No, you're not using too many. You're doing it for the sake of quality. There is nothing wrong with that. So I'm gonna stop yapping into the main blade part. This is the most important one. We might use little tools, but they're a waste of time sometimes, Relax. Space. Do this. Okay, this isn't the complete, like, best way to do it. But, if it works, it works. At last. Right, then you can do some corrections, and stuff here. Basically. And do loop tools again here. Space. Also, make sure that the space is kind of equal here. So you have to extend this shape here, the arm thingy. to make sure it's because we're gonna have them at the same x level, and if these are differently near each other like this here, it's gonna create a shading issue. It's gonna be visible. I'll explain later what I mean by the shading issue, right? It's too complicated for me to just answer here. So I'm gonna do this. Also, I see this. I don't want this to happen. So what I'll do is do this. Can I just do this though? That begs the question, what am I doing wrong here? Because I want to protect this shape here from disrupting anything. Right. First, let's establish. Yeah, we can do it on 2D because this thing is kind of. Let's just make it a little tiny bit thicker than the stick. Yeah, like this. Maybe we can even thicken this and drag this in. That still wouldn't affect the design too much. You know. And then you have those here. We want to be able to drag this to inside without dragging this. You know. One way to do it would be Shift T. Oh, are you joking with me? Selection to curve. Okay. Well, I'll just merge. Let's leave what I just did. Okay, let's do this as Shift X0. We got full alignment. Okay, actually that's mathematically impossible thinking about it. Yeah, forget this. You can't do that actually. Well, you could, but it kind of ruin it. You know, we can forget about the figure. It's not that much of a useful thing. Or we can just recreate it in a different, more efficient way. You can make it a part of the blade itself. That's actually smartest approach, I would say. You're just gonna have a temporary loop here for the sake of things, you know. So we align this thing here, showing those. We can have them triangles. It doesn't make a big difference really. Yeah, this is the hand. Okay, this is kind of complicated. I'm also gonna use some vector stuff. So we have the same like angles and stuff. J. Oh god damn it, go there. I got the thumb like that. But the thumb kind of needs to be like this though. It needs to be like out a bit. I don't know what this will do. Flippin' Blender can't even function properly, it seems nowadays. I'm getting tired of this thing. Anyways. So I make this a diamond instead of making it something else so the shading doesn't get too messed up. It's already kind of messed up. We can sacrifice some optimization for the sake of the shading. So it doesn't look horrible or something. Yeah, where did this go wrong? We could do flatten, but it's gonna ruin things here. But you know what? We'll take the chance. Rather have this than. Yeah, no, it looks better. I guess I'll tolerate this. Let's drag this in. Not too bad. Now the finger here. Okay, so we got the finger here where it should be. It's also 0. Can use this alignment tool a lot to make things more precise and not horrible. You know. But it is what it is after all. It's not that big of a deal. Alignment isn't that hard the moment you learn it. Also, we're gonna delete this loop once we're done, I think. Actually, no, it's not useless. It targets this thing. You can just make some of those diamond loop quads though to minimize quad count. Well, I guess maybe I shouldn't even do that because it seems like an obsession at this point, like OCD. It only really matters if you're gonna use the same model millions of times or something. Unless this is like a war game or something where there's like soldiers and stuff everywhere going around with axes. I don't think this matters too much. So I will avoid the voices in my head, also for the sake of just not horrible topology in general. So the UVs aren't kind of messed up entirely. Let's extrude some loops so this thing isn't completely horrible. Because if you have topology that's too bad, there is actually a consequence of that. And it is the fact. Wait, what is this? I don't sign up for that. What the hell? Some different stupid. OMG. Why does this stupid stuff happen with me all the time? I'm gonna lose my crap because of this. Look. It's not even aligned. What the hell? Kept using the stupid vector stuff. Like math and alignment. Should watch his name. Aryan. All this type of stuff I taught. I learned it from him. I seem to be messing up here. Good. Once we apply shade smooth, this won't even be that visible. Anyways. So the point, I didn't even put a timer or anything. You know, let's say I have like 30 minutes left now. I'm gonna just assume that. I'll put that on my nice little phone. We're gonna have to use lots of triangles, but that's just for minimizing poly count, so that's okay. I might even use less quads for that. Do you know what? It's okay. Anything works. And one thing we might do is, let's put this here, might make this a bit thinner. What do I mean? Do this. So that the sharpness is more plausible. Can actually go through something. You might make it too not so sharp, you know. Then it looks messed up. Let's also make a bevel here. We could even bake that to be fair, but I don't know, might cause compression problems. Might also cause some compression problems if we... Let's use just more sharps instead. Forget about this whole headache with the baking and stuff. Now what you need to know is if an image is a single color, your computer can do something called compression. It can compress that thing into oblivion. However, that decompression and stuff is kind of gonna affect performance, wouldn't it? That's not the point, is it? Once you compress, you have an uncompressed thing, it's gonna take a bigger toll on the performance than something that's compressed. Now, you know what? I'll render it as a normal because we're gonna play a lot with the textures anyways, so it would be very hypocritical if I said this and continue to make like lots of high details on this thing. So let's avoid what I just said. Oh, I'm only gonna mark these sharp, okay? These won't matter too much, won't be too visible. And if someone nags about this, they can just shut up. It doesn't matter. They probably don't even know what they're talking about. They think that this song bad, the optimizer looks bad relative to most games. It doesn't. It looks quite good actually. Clear sharp. Auto smooth. Sub to oblivion. Good. Now we can fix this problem here by just applying some speed. Actually, no, there's a better fix. Join these with J. Delete both of these stupid useless ones and do this. Topology that looks more like big quads is usually going to be creating less artifacts. So that's a good thing. You might also need to use that flatten function once more from Mr. Loop Tools. Just afraid it might ruin things. You know what? We could do is go view, align view, active top. Where even are we? Oh my god, view. Go to bottom goes the other way, which is stupid. With Blender, they have such a horrible detection system. Such a joke of software. Yes. Now we just go to view. Don't think this matters. As said 0. That's the axis you're looking from. It's gonna be flat on that thing according to this face, or we can choose the middle face. That would be even smarter, so I would average it out more. Look now. Look at this majestic thing. Oh yeah, this is the problem. It kind of goes southwards. That's a big issue. I don't know why that is. Let's forget about this. You know what? We can keep it like that. It's not a big deal. I think the reason actually is because of this sharp thing here. That kind of makes it unequal. Yeah, you can do this actually. It's my fault. This is actually like unfixable. Why is this whole thing going outwards? Why did I do that? Since when did I even do this stupid move? Does it look like that? No, it doesn't. Oh, that's why. It's supposed to be there. What the hell? Well, did some blue tools magic and it. Okay, now it's back to normal. That's why. Well, that explains a lot. Let's flatten this. Is there anything wrong with doing this? Yeah, there wasn't indeed. Perfect. Now we get the beautiful ready mesh. You can also put something on the top here. Well, usually there is like wood that's split. So we can go to this thing. This Shift D right click. Go up here. Just for the top. You can also do this for the UVs to get better textures at the top. So that is a bit up here. Beautiful. Now what is left? Oh yeah. Almost forgot this part. Slightly sharp. No, they're not much sharp, much sharp. Do this beautiful thing and nice. Get the mesh. That's kind of. We might not even need to bake bubbles. This looks good enough for me at least. But yeah, I can do it for demonstration purposes, but you don't need to. Just wasting time for no reason. If this is like a mass production kind of thing, you want a workflow where you can produce insane amounts of things in like little time. Forget about these stupid rules. Yeah, I see. This is like, yeah, trying to have quantity, but we also maintaining a little quality though. Not gonna go on the extreme for either. Well, a bit of an extreme for the quantity stuff. Okay. To be fair though, that's not such a bad suggestion nowadays. To be fair, like, people are broke, so I might as well do that. Who cares? Having double of these kind of looks goofy. It looks like a these card games. One of those command, rank thingies, you know. Every time you level up, you have like corporal something, officer, general. This looks like one of those things. It's cool, I'll keep it. That's actually quite a cool idea. Now we got this thing. This might be a bit too big, I'll tell you that. At least on this axis. Yeah, no, that's still kind of too big. Maybe if we do this, scale on Y and drag it in. I don't want too much. Unnecessary talk. So say that you're satisfied with this. Are you almost satisfied? You're not completely satisfied, are you? Let's keep those sharps actually there. Let's also keep the sharps actually. Should I add one more loop here and this fingers to look more like fingers? Maybe actually, this might be worth it. I'll tell you what. Just first do this. Anything, honestly. Let's join those so they don't look goofier. That messes up shading. You know what? Forget about that. This is good enough. If it works, leave it. Now we apply the mirror just to decrease the quads later on. If you can just press dash instead if you don't want to use this stupid shortcut. Do this where there's like a flat end, okay? So you can do some more clean. There's no diamond quads. You just put a triangle instead. Actually, just I almost forgot actually how this stuff works. Just insert the triangle. Same thing here. Is there a flat? Yeah, this is flat. Good. Do this. Do this then. Now look at this magic. Just join into these and you'll barely see an effect happen. It's not noticeable basically. Also, since we want to bake the textures for this, can I create two versions? One that is highly detailed, one that's low, barely detailed. This one might even do the bevels instead of marking sharps. So this, make it a 2-segment material index. Let's use this. I mean the shape, yeah. Put the shape all the way to 1. Sharpness. Same thing here, except for those stupid edges here. Also symmetrize later on. Doesn't matter. Also select those. Good. Okay, yeah, well, good enough. Who cares? It's just for looks though. Clamp. Yeah, this is. Okay, we messed up something here. Oh, I don't want to select these stupid sharp thingies. No. God damn it. Why is Blender so stupid? Can I just. It creates an artifact here now. What the hell? Oh, so each time I select those, it selects those also. Oh. Yeah, look out for stupid mistakes like the ones I'm doing right now. And also, just gonna put a seam here. Let's symmetrize, mesh symmetrize. No, not plus. Oh, it kinda re-adds this stupid. Oh my god, bro. This is a joke. Okay, I guess it is not a joke. Unfortunately, my life is more of a joke. Oh yeah, but this is the high poly. Who cares if it does add those things? Also, yeah, it seems like there is a case of inverted normals. Yeah, there is. Mark those with a seam or something. Shift N. Now you can do Shift G. I'm just using these as like a shortcut, you know, for the past thingies of other. No, this looks clean. All with realistic bevels and stuff. This is exactly what you would want. Now we can bake this. Let's just hide the. Let's call this high poly. How much time do we have? Yeah, we don't have much time on the clock. I need to hurry up. I need to bloody. Okay. So, what even is the high poly then? Why did I name that high? I'm gonna lose it. What is this then? A stick? Is it? Oh, it's a stick. Bottom. That's a better name. High poly. Just name better. This might actually even save you time later on. So now to the UVs. You need this even before. Seams do mark where the UV should be split. So use those wisely. Go to UV editing, unwrap, and hopefully, if you're lucky enough, it will work on your first try. Select overlap. Yeah, we have the overlap that actually worked in the first try because you selected UVs in a proper way. By you, I meant me. Just make sure there's some margin between those and the edge. You don't want any. Because if there is like overlap, Substance Painter, which is what we're going to use after this, is going to give you a whole headache saying you can't do it. It doesn't allow UV tiling for some reason. It's too retarded for such a thing. Blah. I don't want to use swear words anymore. Just please don't force me to do it. Make the seam somewhere where it's not too noticeable, like on the side or something. I mean, we could make this bigger and use more details, but then it would kind of make this look not too normal. Actually, we can fix this. Just add a couple loops. Yeah, this will kind of mess up the... it will add more polygons, but the good part about this, that if you mark seams here, okay, this will ease up actually more like space from the UV thingy. So I'll sacrifice poly count for better UVs. That's actually a good investment here. That's one of the only cases where higher poly count is better than sacrificing your own precious UVs here. Let's apply this. We can also do the bevel thing again, the high poly version garbage. Dissolve edges. Good. You can mark all these edges here with seams. Every single one of them. No, actually. Seams here. It's a faster way, just do this. Select, oops, it's a loop. Seam, then do this, this, oh, this, this, the bottom part of those annoying pesky things. Mark seam, good. Now we have some proper lovely UVs here. Have that space if they do. Good. Forgot to right click. Hi, poly. This is the juicier version here. Also, are these? They're under. What was that I just saw? This again. Stupid error. Bottom. That's what I meant. Anyways, let's disable this. How much do we have? Check. Not too much. I need to hurry. Okay, I might have to change the title because of me messing. You saw that. Is this a stupid diamond? Is that a good thing or not? Just mark this smooth to have a more realistic shape. Good. High poly bottom, low poly bottom. First, let's bake this guy right here. Right. So let's make sure first we have got the. Yeah, that's the high poly. I'm sorry. Where is the flippin' low poly plate? This is low poly, this is high poly. Also, we're gonna use a thing called a cage. We might not have to use it if we do this and we do Alt S. We get a certain value where this covers everything while not intersecting with itself. That value here is 0.0. Just copy this, okay? I'll tell you when you're gonna use it later on. Just have that number there. Go to the low poly, go to the shading. Give this a material, name it like a good name, okay? I'll tell you later why. This is important. You can't skip this step really. Blade Viking axe something. Got a good material name which has to do with this, so we can sort this later in your files. Image 20 times 48 doesn't seem too bad, especially if you can hold this in the game. It's not like some hyper-realism stuff. Axe, blade. Alpha also make sure this is not color. Normal map, good. Also, just to look at the normal map better and notice things, gotta put a nice, lovely base color here. Doesn't matter what color that thing is. Click on the high poly, control, and the low poly. Can be prompted here. Click on where you want to bake the texture here, which is there. Make the render engine. Cycles bake. And select it to active page. Extrusion. This is where you input that value we had there. Useful. Now just look at things bake. It's gonna get saved here later. Usually this bakes fast. This low resolution type of thing. Barely would take you too much time. We're not doing a 4K texture. Okay, we got the bloody bake. Look, this looks lovely. I would love to kiss that axe, but I can't because it's digital. How unfortunate. Now we got the exact thing we want. Now you can congratulate yourself and pat yourself on the back. No, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. There's an artifact. Oh, who cares? Doesn't matter that much, does it? We don't need to bake anything there. Here, yeah, we'll bake something. It's gonna be a 1K texture, I think. King blade bottom. I think you need to name the normal map though. I might have wasted time doing that first. Hey, you know what? If you want to extrude this somewhere, I need to export this, then that might be useful. Unless the file is isolated, so you don't need this at all. Looking axe, I'll put it there. Then this thing. Let's also color it green. Random color. We're not gonna make this green, it's just that for the sake of seeing things clearly, you need that strong material. 10 by 24 by 24. Axe bottom. Some color, almost forgot to do that, but didn't. Thank God. Okay, go here. High low poly. This is the low poly. OMG, not. Right, let's take that out. The stupid type poly thing. Bottom, go here, non-color. Beautiful. Bake with it. I guess the same value isn't too much of an issue here. Alt S. What really intersect here? Yeah, I don't see it intersecting. Okay, that's good. Tripod bottom. Bake. Axe bottom. And it baked perfectly. As you guys can see. Look, the bevels look clear and good. There is some artifacts, but am I gonna really bother with that? There is some artifacting, it seems. We can redo this with a lower value here. Actually, there isn't any stone deals. The value could be even lower, actually, if we're speaking realistically. We'll see if that changes anything. I think it's gonna disappear. They did not disappear. Oh, it's because I selected the blade. Stupid me. Should have selected this instead. Stupid me. That's why you gotta save your normal life sometimes because you might miss render things. It fixed something, but I guess this is unavoidable. Unavoidable, I meant. Yeah, I think this might be fixed if I go here. Flat. Closest. Cubic Smart. Might have to do with this thing actually. I'll show you later how to fix it. Substance I think already fixes this thing. We don't need to worry about that now. We got the things we want. That's all we want actually. Save a copy. Also render a bevel here. I'd rather make it sharp. I don't care at this point. Oh, you know what? We'll do it. I don't want to regret not doing it later on. Even though this is legit like Loki, starting to feel like a waste of time. Do we copy this? Should be. Oh, stupid me. Just this thing. So the one that's the low high poly. This is the low poly. Image axe handle. Good, 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 good. Don't say swear words, Sammy. This is not a channel where people were searching for swearing. You were searching for a tutorial here. I'm gonna disappoint you by lying to your face. Good. It's baked now. Did I name this anything goofy? No. The only bevel zero anything baked at all is just there. But that's good. That's good. That's not a bad thing. Save this somewhere. Look. We're already done with the blender side of things. Let me just see the time here. Check it. 15 minutes, and it's already over an hour. Unfortunately, save a copy. Fucking I gotta hurry up. Even if this takes 2 hours, who cares? Still a pretty good darn attempt. Save copy, so save copy there. We'll also export as an FBX. All transforms. Export FBX. This file. Fuck. Let's make sure this is copy, path mode, yeah, all that stuff. And all the stupid things. Good. Save. Case. Are these guys kidding me? Blender's gotta be shitting me. Didn't I already save this stupid thing? I already saved it. What the hell? Okay. Yep. I'm totally gonna edit that out. Right. And I'm gonna lose my crap. Substance Painter. What if I go to Substance Painter? What's gonna happen then? We're including like every part of the process now. You're seeing it raw unfiltered. Wrong one. Good. This is where I want it to be. New. Document size. OpenGL. Because I can just select Blender here. Just auto fill in those things. Those recordings. I'm slower than usual, I think, with this thing. So you guys might do a better job. Let's disable auto use unwrap because we already unwrapped things. It would be stupid to keep that on. Right. Here we have our lovely axe. Now we can just insert every single texture we saved. Texture set settings. Yeah. Why is this messed up? Well, texture set settings. What is this joke? Okay, yeah, it's supposed to be there. I'm just messing things up for some reason. I guess this counts as potential extra stuff that could happen to you when you're doing this. Okay, new volume D. I hope this. I don't need to edit this out later on. Axe, liking axe, okay. View large icons so you can see what's going on. Let's just check which texture. Yeah, this is the blade. The blade gets a blade. No, I don't want to open. Don't lose it, man. No, it's not the. Sorry, yeah, you insert it here. Where's the normal map? We inserted the normal map. That's one of those guns. This is the handle, I believe. I just didn't name it right, unfortunately. Or fortunately, if you look at it another way. Yeah. All this for this stupid bevel right here. Can you believe this, guys? Now, this stupid part. This is the part which, after exporting, Substance might automatically fix it. Cool. Do we insert this? Did we insert? Good. It's inserted. Good. Got the things we want here. I already ran into a problem, it seems. The finger is kind of extending to the blade. This is not a good thing. Okay, it takes away from the realism a bit, but who cares? We'll handle this later on. We don't need to always be correct and stuff. Either this kind of looks horrible and goofy, but it's mistakes, okay? No, not everything is perfect. I'll just bake now. Also, when you're baking, go to Mesh Baker's common settings, disable the normal map. Make sure you're doing this on all of these. I call it common settings, but they don't affect all the. Never mind. Just make things. So if you uncheck the normal thingy here, you're good. Then other things are gonna be from the normal. Actually, does the cavity map do that or the curvature? Well, let's do this again. Go to curvature. Generate from normal map. Now bake again. Just last already done that, I don't know. But who cares? We just want something that looks good after all. Now we can start with the bloody texture. So here we can just use wood. Vikings use wood. They don't use this cowardly, what do you call them? Leather thingies. It's uncomfortable. Okay, so let's use realistic wood. Usually they're in the smart materials tab, not in the normal materials. Pick any wood. Okay. What is the most Viking wood here? There doesn't exist such a thing as a Viking wood, but this one looks beat up. It looks like it belongs here. We'll use this guy. Just in case there's other things in the same settings here. Just edit something. Do we need it? Yeah, it seems like that's just base wood. Can make it darker or something. Fibers. Is there anything we can really even edit here? Wood pattern. We can make it more wiggly. I will make it like this. Wood veins. Levels. Oh, these holes. You see those? We can probably make those pop out more. That would be cool here. Yeah, I guess. That's one thing we could do. We can even add a bit of our own damage. That usually does the trick. Go to masks, seal cavity rust. We don't need that. Just dirt, because it usually also covers the ambient occlusion. Also notice anything, it's also doing this thing on the seams. See what the seams are, I believe. If you click one of these things. Yeah, here it is. There they are. I thought usually this software marks them with a color. Forget about it. To fix this, go to Mr. Mask Editor right here and check Triplanar or something. Global invert attributes. You can lower the curvature value and just make it like ambient occlusion and say, yeah, screw it. Who cares? After all, that's the only thing we're really after. Color this something nice, something beautiful. Actually, no, shoot something disgusting. That's dirt right there. You don't talk like that about dirt unless you're down horrific. Dust, whatever. Something, maybe mud even. So mud is usually pretty, let's make it, extrude it out. A bit wet. So let's make the roughness go down. Now you already have mud. It's also metallic. Seems to be a bit metallic already, so we'll leave it as it is. So we got some mud going on here. That's the cool thing. Now let's go to the blade. We're done with this. I'm not doing anything more with it. Just pick weapon, medieval steel. These guys are professionals. They have things set up for you. Go here. Look. Got the most beautiful steel you could ask for. I might want more white-ish steel, so let's go to color and this. This looks more beautiful. You can also apply the same material down here, so it would look more correct. But that's not the point here at the moment. Where do we go now? Since we have this applied, let's mask a certain place. Black mask. We're gonna use where is it? Let's just click on those and it's gonna mask it automatically for you. Also, have symmetry enabled. It also might mask the other side. It doesn't? Wait, what? It doesn't. That's gonna be a manual thing, I guess then. Oh, it's masking like that. Alright. How about you mirror Y2? What then? I mean, then what? Didn't do me any favors, okay. Good. So basically this thing is useless. Okay. At least it does it on one side. That's kind of useful enough for me. It's not that useful, but it helps. Just make sure it is. Yeah, that is the case. Do the same thing here. Damn you, Adobe, why you do this to me? Kinda also forgot to use loop tools here on the edge of the blade. Look out for that next time. Don't be like me. So here the whole point is to add, what do you call it? Fill area. Might use this. Let's take the mask out. I think it should be more up in the hierarchy. Copy mask. Paste into, yeah. Delete this, go here. The fill layer. Give it its own mask. Take all these things out except the fight. Put the height bit down. Go here. With the patterns. Add fill grayscale. Look for something that's called anistrophy something. This. That's when you're sharpening the blade and then it suddenly has these streaks going on. Let's rotate them a bit. Does that also rotate there? Ah, it rotated them to the wrong direction. Maybe it's best if we don't rotate them. Maybe. Depends really on what you're trying to do. So let's increase the tiling a bit. Let's also make sure that this is something like this. So it looks like they've been sharpening this thing all the time and stuff. Um, what we can do is do two of these and rotate them slightly. So duplicate layer. Okay. This is the first one. So invisible at the moment. Take it to the rotate this guy a bit. Here, good. How much rotation that was? 10, just to be exact. And also add a paint layer to the mask. Go here. Just choose anything. I forgot the shortcut for bro. What was the how did you change the size of this thing? Yeah, shift this thing. Okay. Why can I not? Oh, because it's a stupid tool being selected. That's why. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. So we just apply this here, so it doesn't affect this area. Does it affect the backside? It does. Good. So now we go here. We can put this on the hierarchy. Oh, actually, no, that doesn't overwrite anything. Who would have thought? Just clean this then. Sure, it only affects this side and then go here. And so if we do -10, if we can. Didn't help. Well, what's 180? -10, 170. I guess that might also help. Good. Now we got this part covered. Yeah, we're almost done now. The only thing left is to do our own fantasy drawings here. First, I kind of need to make sure it's mirrored on all sides, which it isn't at the moment, which is kind of annoying here. Oh yes, how do we choose this or this? What the hell? Why can't I choose both? If I click control. Why do I have to choose? Radial symmetry. Doesn't help. Okay. Well, let's just try and draw it here. So before anything, let's just make this orthographic with F6, I believe. Yep. Let's make this based on. Let's make a full layer with the blast mask we made on that mask, and here instead we just put a height information. A bit high here. Now this is what I'm talking about. Let's draw here. And we can use something called the pen tool here. And decrease the size to something plausible. This. This is like the wings basically. Do this. How do you? Yeah, you just click plus and you deselect it by doing that. It's like a click away from this thing, right? Kind of control this. Same thing here. Think of this is just like Photoshop, you can edit it and stuff. It's not like it's destructive. And this didn't mirror on the other side. Almost forgot that this is the case here, unfortunately. Well, yeah, not a big deal. Just do the same here, follow my steps. This, 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 this. This, this, this. Kind of guide it a little. This, this, this. Same thing here. Also have multiple paths here. You might want to change the way the path looks so it looks more stylistic. However, I don't think this matters too much. What could actually matter even more so than like anything here. So if we change this to soft and make this less hard. It's already on 0 hardness. That's kind of a shame. We search circle. That's not what I was trying to find. You can find a pattern tool, by the way. Make something cool out of it. But do we need patterns here? I don't know about that. I feel like we don't. Oh, look, there it is. Thorn. Okay, well, this is more like it, okay. This with bigger size, less spacing. Can I copy these settings here? Spacing 15, okay. Size 4 or 3. So its name is Thorn. Why can't I copy the properties? Oh, I can just paste. Oh, okay. Yeah, just paste project properties and you're good. It's actually that easy. I ain't complaining. I ain't complaining. It's quite a good thing. We might have to add some levels here because, look, this is too sharp. It's going outwards a bit too much. That's not good. How do I fix this? What the? This is just too white. That's the thing. I have to cut the whiteness here, but does this thing. We might have to keep it as like a funny detail or something. Unfortunately, we might just have to deal with it the way it is. But I insist on manually fixing this. Oh yeah, we can just drag it to the top here, and that seems to fix it. Drag this to the top and drag what's left here. Seems like it's the end point doing this annoying thing. So if we just drag it to the top, it's fixed. No longer stupid issues. Now to complete the bat look on this guy. Let's take this thing and make like those little thingies between the bat wings. I'm not gonna even bother doing it. Maybe I do. Black mask. No one pen again. Let's make the grayscale something. Or the flow, that's the main issue actually. 8%, yeah. Let's drop it even more. Add some damage just to give the bat wing texture here. It's the same thing here. Right. Then let's amp the flow up. So it gives that effect of like having the wings there. Because the wings are kind of like connecting and stuff, and they have this weird thing in between there. Guess, or we could do something else. We can keep this. This kind of looks nice. We can add, yeah, these add some nice texture on here. Put those on like the. Let's make a new layer. Okay, screw this. Black mask. Do this. Make it like weak. And then after we do this on the other side too, look what I'm gonna do. Gotta do something insane. It's not insane, it's just something I came up with. Just erase the middle parts. Boom. This thing. Same tool which was annoying us not so long ago. Now it's gonna be on our side, because I'm forcing it to. Now look, it's given this effect, I guess. I'm not sure what I can name the effect, but it looks cool, so we'll keep it. No. Something. No, that's something. I might keep silent now, because there's gonna be some noise in the background. I'll still show you the real-time footage of me making this thing, basically. Adding material here, we thought actually of using the same thing up there, didn't we? Same steel material. Control C. Control V. Are we done with the kind of decoration of the Viking axe? No. I do plan on adding more things here, because I just love it. This again. Height. Let's also add some color, actually. Some snowish color like this. What is this? I don't want to use this stupid thing again. Let's make it more hard too. For all I know. Okay, let's click here, delete. Well, I want to delete the entire path. So now I want to draw with hand. That's superior at the moment. For me at least. Just edit this a bit, the height. Might be going a bit too overboard with it. Hardness, increase this here. And now we can draw ornaments or whatever it is here. You can draw like a flower shape, anything you find beautiful, okay. I might need to have this stroke thing enabled. Or is it? Pressure. Lazy mouse, yeah, that's the thing. Might draw something. Anything else? Can decrease the sizes here and do some cool stuff here. I'm thinking actually of completing the Batwing. Doing this. That's too much. It's not too complicated. I don't know how Nordic people would draw this type of thing. Um, these kind of ornaments here. But we'll do something simple maybe. If it looks good, it looks good. Doesn't matter too much. That looks perfect. I can tell you that. Only issue now is I've kind of lost how to do things. Here a bit. It doesn't matter, it's just an ornament design. It's kind of not that big of a deal, is it? To be fair, it is when you mess it up and you kind of when you mess it up so bad, kind of offending their culture at that point. This is better. How much I do have on the clock? Okay, yeah, this is no longer a very short amount of time. But hey, we still got some quality in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2. We might do something like this because it looks cool. Why not? Most of this is just about cosmetics and stuff. 1, 2. I will place that 2, yeah, kind of. 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool, we got this now. We just do these web thingies. I love how they look, personally. Also about, where is it? Those, could we amplify those a bit? So it looks cooler, yeah. This is it. This is peak design right here. So what more can we add without overcomplicating the design? We can add some shapes here and there. But this is good enough, I think, especially for an asset that was done in such a speed. To the point that it wouldn't matter too much with this stuff. Well, we'll do it anyways. I'm not gonna do any curving or weird shapes like that. I'm just gonna draw something. Exactly the way I did with that other thing. Right. I don't want to lose on time too now. It's not time to lose. Color, height, we could copy paste stuff, but I'm not going to do that. Don't feel like it. So, we're after. Yep. So, ornaments. Ornament design. I'll just do this chain shape. Pro tip, if you don't know what to do, just do that. This is good enough. Also, let's lazy mouse off. Forget this. Saving. Yeah, this is all I needed. Thanks, Adobe. Can't you just smooth the stroke after I'm done with it? How hard is distance? I do have my vacuum here actually. Why don't I use it? That's something. I just hope the pressure thingy isn't on. Am I just a horrible vacuum user too? Is this how it ends? Maybe these things are janky even in real life. Who cares if the patterns aren't well done? I'm just finding excuses right now. But that's kind of realistic though, isn't it? I doubt they were always like done perfect or something. So I'm gonna go with that excuse right now to not do something competent. Hey, it looks cool. It looks like chains at least. If it looks like chains, I kind of did the objective already. Looks just copied. To avoid decorating the bottom part, I have a lazy solution, which is funny. The amount of laziness I have is gonna surprise you guys. You like only such a lazy guy like you, Sammy, would come up with something like this. And you're not wrong, actually. You're completely right. The solution is just to do this. It's the same size as before. Well, even that is not completely necessary. Look. Just act as if this is like a water dropping thing. Yeah, just drag from the chains, or whatever those are. Now it's gonna still look complete. Don't get me wrong. From far away, this looks pretty sick too. It's just that I made it look sick without putting in that effort. I mean, that much effort, you know. That's kind of the whole point of this episode. Speed running, low effort, good looking too, assets. Yeah, from far away, this doesn't look that bad. We can skip the sides. I think that's going too far though. So we'll just do this. Because the sides, this entire side profile might be dependent on this one thing here. This might be the only way you could save it. Now, what was that? It looks horrible on the left side, but looks good on the right. Ah, forget it. You think those Vikings could do something better? They probably could. The point is, for a fast asset, okay, this looks good. For something done fast, this looks great, may I add. There you have it.